Hey, Loren! How's it going?
That's the first thought I had too, was the fucking startup sound of the GameCube. Welcome back to Expurtz Internet. It's Loren, it's Tom, and
I'm
we're
Tom,
talking
he's
about
Loren.
the purple lunchbox today.
We're talking about the small, little, tiny purple warrior that could.
Let's get some housekeeping out of the way right off the bat.
Okay.
651 total releases.
That's actually quite a bit.
554 of those made it over here to North America.
That's it?
Yes.
Dang.
554 games. It surprisingly sold worse than the N64.
Okay, so I don't like when you put it like that. That kind of hurts my feelings.
It was a downward trend, right? So NES sold crazy. Super
Yes.
Nintendo sold less, but almost 50,
Nintendo 64 sold a lot.
almost 50 million for the Super Nintendo. A little less for the N64. 21 million for the GameCube. That's it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay,
That's
okay.
it. Now,
Man, that is like a fraction.
it was some of their design choices. They went with mini discs
but
that were
dude,
proprietary.
4-player controllers.
Rumor had it read from the inside out instead of the outside in.
I don't believe that.
The laser, I don't know. I might believe it. But either way, they had proprietary disc system, and that's
Yeah.
why you could not. Well, it was also too small to fit a DVD in there, so you didn't have the DVD player. So
Yeah, that kind of killed it. That kind of...
a little bit.
Yeah, because the Xbox is like, oh, okay, we'll release a peripheral for that
Yeah,
eventually,
you got to buy a
know?
remote, and everyone bitched about that.
Oh, I did
right?
too. Yeah.
PS2, it just worked.
Yeah.
Right out of the box. However, do you know this is the first console I ever bought on launch day? I lined up.
You didn't buy an N64 on launch day?
I did not pre-order. I did not buy it on day one. I bought it.
You never bought a Super Nintendo on launch day?
No, I was like 2 months.
That
later.
actually does surprise me.
I was a couple months later. Genesis I picked up way later. TurboGrafx 16 was like, I think, about a year in.
Damn.
I think a year in. Yeah, and it was only because I don't know.
Uncertain?
I didn't want to buy another NES game, and the TurboGrafx was cheap at that point. But the Nintendo GameCube launch library,
Really good.
baby,
Really good.
Rogue Squadron,
Oh, don't start me with those games.
fucking Rogue Squadron, baby, Wave Race Blue Storm, phenomenal.
Really
Luigi's
good. Really
Mansion.
Mario.
Everything about that game is so fucking charming, man. I love that game.
I love it.
And sleeper hit of all fucking time, Super Monkey Ball. Great. But it didn't make my list. Don't worry.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Didn't make my list. But launch game lineup.
Really
Ooh.
good. Really good.
Ooh.
I'll post in the lineup right here.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal lineup.
How about I start us off here?
Do it.
So, I got only 2 honorable mentions, but they're two big ones. They're 2 big ones. Do you want to guess my first one? My first honorable mention, Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Wow. Whoa.
This was a huge game when it came out.
Uh,
All my friends owned it. All of them. They all had a GameCube. They all had 4 controllers. They all owned it. They all wanted to beat the piss out of one another.
Great soundtrack.
Love the soundtrack to this.
Great
Oh my
soundtrack.
god. The renditions of Brinstar, Norfair for fucking... I can't go into music.
No.
Look, it's just great soundtrack, great visual effects, awesome single player, like quick platforming, get all the shields so you can lock characters and shit. It's just such a great game. I love Super Smash Bros. Melee.
I could play Home Run Derby
Oh yeah.
for like 5 hours straight,
Yeah.
man.
Whooping!
Just
Whooping!
beating the shit out of it just to go pick up the bat and then full swing.
Yep.
Like,
Who was your Super Smash Bros. Melee character?
I swapped around a little bit. I didn't mind Yoshi. Meta Knight was fucking badass. Like, Meta Knight was broken to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And then I think Adult Link.
Adult Link.
I liked
Okay.
Adult Link.
Okay.
But and this is coming from a guy who's not a huge Smash fan.
Yeah.
Melee was
The best one.
like so much better than the original.
I love the original, but I love this one even more.
But holy shit was Melee. Like, break the targets, so
yeah.
fucking fun. Like,
I feel like I don't have to say this. I was a super big Samus Aran fan.
a little bit. Not shocking.
Honorable mention number 2. Soul Calibur 2.
Wow.
What a great fucking beat 'em up, man.
Wow.
I love this fighting game. I love it. Fuck. That's a great game for GameCube. And you know what? You put that fucking game in front of you, and you have like 4, 6, 8 friends in there.
Who was
Once somebody gets beat up, somebody else is gonna take their spot because everybody loves.
GameCube,
everybody has a character.
GameCube had Link, right?
Yes.
Who did PS2 and Xbox have?
I thought it was like Yoda or Vader or something.
Was it Darth? Okay, so Tekken, right?
Tekken.
Heihachi, Mishima.
Yes.
Link for GameCube.
Yeah.
Spawn.
Oh, Spawn!
It was Spawn. I couldn't remember any of them except for Link.
But yeah, Soul Calibur 2.
But Spawn that's fucking badass.
Yeah, it is.
Damn. Soul Calibur, it's such a good game, man. Such a good game.
Do you have any honorable mentions?
I have precisely one. 'Cause I don't fucking cheat.
Ouch.
I mean, I might get some heat for this, but I love this game, okay? I hate Banjo-Kazooie. I hate Banjo-Tooie. This definitely has DNA from that era, but I think this game is significantly better. Made by Rare, September 2002, so this would be almost a year, well, like 10 months after launch. It's Star Fox Adventures. I know.
I have no comments.
So, here's why this game deserves to be in my list. One, played it a lot with my nephew, so that helps. And I remember this pops into my head every time, and if you ask Cody in person, he'll literally fucking quote me. Look at the water. Look at the water. Fuck. Look at the water. I just kept pointing over and over and over. I thought the water physics were like, holy, like that looks so fucking real.
GameCube did some pretty good shit there.
It looks so real. The fucking fur on his face. I was like, holy shit, man. Like, the GameCube will always go down as like underrated for its graphical performance because they used the type of RAM that they used in it, static 1 transistor RAM, was so much faster than normal like dynamic RAM that it could do shit like this.
Yeah.
It was, considering how underpowered it was, like with that ATI flipper chip, it's incredible how fucking powerful this system was.
Yeah.
Miyamoto, Stamper, and Wise. So Tom Stamper, big fucking deal. David Wise, big fucking deal.
Yeah, but why
Miyamoto,
are all their names tied to this shitty game?
Like, you're talking about the fucking Trinity. The Trinity right
Yeah,
there.
man, David Wise is a big fucking deal.
Nintendo suggested combining the adventure sequel to like Star Fox and
what a mistake.
and Dinosaur Planet that Rare was currently working on into one game, right? And they've been working on that game since 97, man. So this is kind of the result of it, just smashing 2 games together. I'm sorry, man. I love this game. There are small sections of like R-Wing flying, and it's like rail shooter, like Star Fox, right?
Yeah.
Very small sections of it. For the most part, you're on foot with like a staff.
Yeah, it's kind of a collectathon, kill these
very
enemies
much so.
and whatnot.
Open up an area once you figure out how to open the but hey, that's what I like. Damn
What's your number 5?
Tom really wants to move on.
Fucking hate this game so much.
My number 5 is a launch game, so you kind of already heard.
Wave Race.
Made by Factor 5.
Oh, Jesus
November
Christ.
18th on day 0. Can you believe I didn't take this game? So I bought the console on launch day. I lined up, and it was a bundle through Superstore. You had to buy 2 games with it, or you couldn't buy the console. little bit illegal now, but it's called tide selling. But back then, I went with Luigi's Mansion.
Love that game.
And Super Monkey Ball.
Mario, where are you?
But I didn't go with Rogue Squadron.
Fucking love that game.
Rogue Squadron 2. Rogue Leader, specifically. So, what a fucking launch title. Like,
What
in
a
hindsight,
game.
it's the best it's the best of the launch
What
games.
a game.
And that launch title, like loaded, man. So it spans 10 missions over the course of like the original trilogy. So you can use 7 craft. Like you got the X-wing, you've got the
Snow Speeder. Because you
but
do
no,
Hoth.
like X-wing, you got the B-wing, the Y-wing,
Y-wing, A-wing.
the TIE Fighter,
Yep.
like for Millennium Falcon, for fuck's sake. You've got the fucking Death Star levels, which is like the first and the last level. Because
all the defenses you have to shoot down is insane.
because the second time it's over Endor,
Yeah.
right? But the first time, like it's like from A New Hope, but it's as close as we ever got to
doing
like,
it
reliving the Death
Yeah,
Star,
man.
and it's like, fuck, it's
So
so
cool.
good, man.
Yeah.
Like, the like heads-up display has radar, has an ammo count, and then your command cross, right, off the D-pad, you would
Yeah.
send your allies to do shit
Yeah, you could.
based on what you wanted, right?
So it wasn't just all on you for once.
I think one of the cooler things is, so like, you know, you were locked to the X-wing when you did the Death Star level, but you could go back and like with your unlocked aircraft and redo the level with
Yes.
different aircraft.
Replayability.
Yeah, and it made it more fun.
Hell yeah.
And then the Millennium Falcon, like the unlockable levels. Mwah, chef kiss.
Yeah.
Fucking this game.
Spicy meatball.
And it's fucking beautiful. Beautiful game, man. Once again, the GameCube is so capable.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And you're gonna see it like all the next games that we're gonna talk about.
Well, my number 5 here is just as impressive as Star Wars Rogue Squadron. And I'm talking about Acclaim's 2001 4-player game, Extreme G3.
Ooh.
So, you play F-Zero, you play F-Zero X, you play F-Zero GX, all cool. You play Extreme G.
You play Extreme
play
G on
Extreme G2.
N64.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Then you play Extreme G3 on here. Man, like, what can I say? It's the F-Zero X of futuristic bike racing.
It's so fucking
but
fast.
with weapons in the 23rd century, okay?
It's so fast.
And what a really cool fucking thing I love about what they did with the sound in this is that you start off at like 250 G, right? So everything's in G's in this, right? That's a speed. So you start off at 250 G and you work your way up to a blazing 1000 G, right? The sound barrier you eventually just break. So it goes from being like to just going like whoosh. And then it's just silent.
Yeah.
It's just silent. You just hear the music.
Yeah, it's a cool little touch.
And it's just like you hear silence and you're like, you're going so fast, you actually can't hear your engine or anything going on. And that to me was just like fucking perfect. There's 10 tracks, 12 racers. Soundtrack, it's like a mix of the previous games, but mixed with Wipeout from PlayStation.
Oh.
That would be the best way I can put it.
Wipeout 2097.
Yeah.
What a soundtrack, man.
If you guys have played Extreme G1 and 2, and you want that extra edge, this is the game.
3.
That's
Hell
my
yeah,
number
dude.
5.
Number 4.
My number 4, all I'll say is, go!
Really? I'm utterly shocked. In no time, in no alternate fucking universe would I have guessed.
Super Mario Strikers.
I mean, wow.
Imagine on Super
You're
Nintendo
like,
playing
hey,
Mega Man X Soccer.
I'm not
where you're
like,
playing
it is a great game. I
Super
just,
Mario
wow.
Strikers, and then boom, pass, shoot, goal.
I will say too, the GameCube one's way better than the Switch one. Way better.
It is.
Way better.
I feel I don't really need to fucking talk about this game. It's up to 4 players, 5v5 soccer, and then you pass to somebody, Super Strike goal!
Okay. My number 4.
What's your number 4?
Let's bring it down a little. Let's bring it down.
Let's bring it down a bit. Barry White, bring it down.
For the cool price of like fucking $400 nowadays, you could play this game. I was rather lucky and bought it new in box quite a while ago.
So a style of Paper Mario?
No, way more expensive. So it is a tactical role-playing game.
Oh, Ogre Battle or something.
No. We had not seen a console release ever in North America up until this one, but we did see one on a handheld.
Final Fantasy.
The characters would go on to be rather popular in Smash Brothers.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts.
Ew.
Damn, now
Ew.
I'm just...
No, that's an action RPG, and I hate Kingdom Hearts.
I'm
that's
baffled.
That is on a PS2. I'm talking about Fire Emblem.
Oh,
So
the Fire
this
Emblem
particular,
series.
the GameCube one was Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. It's made by Intelligent Systems. Why should you give a shit about that? Because they also made Metroid.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They're rather important in the Nintendo development world. Came out October 2005, so 4 years into the system's life. Oh, it's so good. And it's hard, man. You talk about like permanent death. A character dies, they're fucking gone for the rest of the game. You can't revive them. They're just gone, man.
Just
so
dead.
you fucking save scum big time. It's got like 3D and 2D elements, but for the most part it's like overhead map in like a traditional tactical RPG. Think like Shining Force.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's 7 nations in this. So it's the main 2 species in this game. There's like human, right? And then like I think it's like Bjork, and then the shape-shifting race like the Lagas or Lagoose. Main protagonist is Ike. So your main mercenary group, the Grail mercenaries. Grail is Ike's father, right? It's like the main focus of the story, but there's 46 characters you can recruit. The plot centers around like deep-rooted intolerance between like humans and the shapeshifters. So like there's a lot of racial tension in the story. But for the most part, it's all about the tactics. Like I'll openly admit I suck at chess. I'm terrible at chess. But if chess was like this, I would want to learn it better. Like
Okay.
it's a very cool game, man. This is probably I played Shining Force 2 back in the day. I played Final Fantasy Tactics. This is probably the game that made me fall in love with tactical RPGs. So
Okay.
there is a direct sequel to this game on the Wii, and that's called Radiant Dawn, which I also own,
Non-Radiant Silver Gun.
and is also ridiculously fucking expensive. Not as expensive as Radiant Silver Gun,
Radiant Silver Gun.
but
Loren Silver Gun.
oh, that fucking game, baby. Have you played it yet?
No,
No,
we're doing that next
I
time I
would
have a sleepover at
I
your
would
place.
shut the fuck up and not bring it up again until you do.
Yeah, sleepover at your place.
You got to play that game, man. Honestly, everything about this game, like, while you're moving around your units, you can move on to like huts and stuff and find equipment in the houses.
Cool. Cool.
Like, man, it's such a fun game. There's a few Fire Emblems that you can play. The newer ones, like the 3 houses stuff, very different play style.
Okay.
If you wanted to do like one of these, I would probably look at like the DS or like somewhere in there, right? Like
And
Fire
that's-
Emblem Awakening, something like that.
And that's your number 4.
That is my number 4.
So what's your number 3?
My number 3, hopefully we don't lose Tom here because I'm going to talk about 2 role-playing games back to back.
Oh my goodness.
Developed by Namco, July 13th, 2004. This has come out for other systems after the fact, but damn it, it's a GameCube game first and foremost. Tales of Symphonia. Now, I'm gonna lose you here, but I'm gonna get you back. Okay, so this is about Lloyd. Okay, the character Lloyd. He's
Lloyd
a bodyguard.
Minster?
He's just Lloyd. He's not a minister.
Just Lloyd.
He bodyguards his childhood friend Colette. So Colette's on this mission to like save the world, Silverant, right? But what they find out along the way on this is that there is a like parallel world to Silverant called like Tethaala, and if they save Silverant, they threaten Tethaala's existence. So now it becomes like characters from both worlds, almost fighting and conflicting with each other, trying to figure out like there's got to be a way to save both, kind of thing, right? Here's where I get you. Okay, the battle system in this game is not, fight, defend, item, magic. It is not a turn-based, choose from a menu system.
Okay.
It is like you get into a random encounter and then it switches to a 3D arena where you control your character and run around and fight the enemies. Okay, so did you ever see like Star Ocean on PlayStation?
Oh, of course.
Exact same kind of idea,
Okay.
right? It's called the multi-line motion battle system. So the player controls one character. You set your other 3 to AI, and they do essentially what you say. Like, you can be really aggressive, really defensive, heal me, shit like that, right?
They're either gonna stick around you or they're gonna do their own thing near you.
You can play 4 players.
What?
In this fucking game.
For an RPG?
4-player battle system.
That's fucking
So
weird.
you, me, Adam, and Brian could all play this game where we control 4 characters. In the
that
battle
way
system.
you can all scream at me when I fuck up.
It's fucking amazing, dude. So you can attack. You can use abilities off like the C stick.
Okay.
You can like.
I like the C stick on that controller.
Bro, like this. After every battle, you can cook to like recover health, and like some of the enemies drop items, and you can use the items right there to cook.
Wow.
So like getting through dungeons is a little bit easier. There's like the EX skills in the game, and it's based on like equipping gems. So like you learn better attacks. But more importantly, all 4 people can do like unison attacks, where it just fucks shit
Get the fuck out of here.
It's so good, dude. Like, and multiplayer it's so good. Like, it's so fun. Damn. And like for an RPG, and then you can do like all the attributes like based on your character. Like those are all learned from like the side stories. So like every time you're going into a town, like you can do like a little bit of a side story, right? The more of those you do, the better your attributes get. So then you just start turning into a fucking beast in battle mode.
Cool.
Dude, this game is fuck. They made a direct sequel. I think it's called Dawn of the New World. Me and my younger nephew played it a lot, and it's such a fun like multiplayer game. That you want to get into more battles on purpose. Like usually in role-playing games, you're like, I'm so fucking tired of random encounters. This one, you're like, no, let's like it's the heart of the game, man. It's so fucking fun. But that is my number 3.
Dude, listen to this. My number 3 involves.
Oh.
I'm gonna kickflip, then revert, then grind, then revert, then manual, then revert, and kickflip, then revert, and grind, then revert, kickflip, revert, manual, flip stick,
blamp, wicked, blamp, blamp.
I'm talking about
Blamp,
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3.
Blamp, blamp,
Fucking
blamp.
love it. Yeah.
Blamp, wicked, blamp, blamp.
Exactly.
I fucking love this game, bro.
Dude, it's like
Tony Hawk 3.
yeah. So yes, I played it on
I
the
know
other
you
consoles,
can do like you could go a million ways. You could go underground.
but the thing is that
underground was more like sandboxy.
dude, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3,
Yes.
the GameCube controls next to the, and this is gonna lose some people here, but I played Tony Hawk 1 and 2 on N64, and I got used to the N64 controls for that game. Okay.
Did you use the D-pad instead of the?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But when this went over to GameCube, those were the best skateboarding controls just because the controller felt so natural playing this game. You had full soundtracks like Motorhead and what is that?
'Cause
AFI,
I'm a Superman.
And Alexis on Fire and shit. You know, like you had all these cool soundtracks. You had all your skaters. You had a bunch of levels. You had all these special moves. You could sequence your moves all together. This is one of the GameCube games where I spent literally probably hundreds of hours on.
As good as 1 and 2 were, 3 is where it blew up. Like the levels got bigger. They, the 1 and 2 remakes that released last year, so good. Or well, like a year and a half ago, whatever it was.
You know what this one on GameCube, which was a pretty big deal at the time? This one, the GameSpot Top 10 Award, which at the time only 20 games ever won this.
Yeah.
And not only that, in 2001 it was the Game of the Year, sold 10.7 million.
I believe that. Yep. What a great game.
Fucking love Tony Hawk.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Who was your skater?
I liked. Well, I was so partial to Rodney Mullen, even though he didn't have great vert. He's just so fucking legendary, right? Chad Muska was pretty cool.
Yeah, Chad Muska.
Once he got into the underground games, like, I just thought I was so fucking cool. I had to be Bam.
Bam Margera, yeah. That's what all the girls were swooning over.
But like, it was always fun going back and playing as Tony too,
yeah.
right? Or like the weirdo characters that you could,
Yeah.
But I just Rodney Mullen's such a fucking hero for me. Yeah. I have to play as him.
He created most of the moves for skateboarding.
Almost like damn near everything, man.
Yeah.
But like Rodney Mullen's the equivalent of inventing the fucking wheel.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to skateboarding, I mean, Jesus, like absolutely everything is thanks to him, man.
My number 2, released 2002 by Acclaim. Not a lot of people like this game, but I loved it. It was called Legends of Wrestling 2. There was 3 of these games. This one is Dev Pub by Acclaim. It's 1 to 4 players. I like this one because it's the best controls out of the PS2 and Xbox Legends of Wrestling 2. The GameCube controller made this game functionable.
Oh yeah.
The other controllers did not. The other thing I like about this
underrated
is
controller, man.
Oh yeah,
it was in my top 5.
Yeah,
it was in my top 5 list.
And a reason I actually really like this game, Legends Wrestling 2, is because in career mode you work through the territories, which isn't something that they do a lot.
Yeah.
So that means back when wrestling was owned from state to state, almost. Okay. You have 8 to 12 storylines.
The territories, yes. Before Vince McMahon came.
Before Vince McMahon
fucked it all up.
I don't want to talk about Vince.
Either Vince.
Either of them.
One day, you two
One day
you two fuckers are getting talked about. But it's not today.
Each territory, so each state, has 8 to 12 storylines to pick from at random. So it always just switches it up.
Right.
Matches, Battle Royale, Cage, Ladder, Tag, 6 to 8 man elimination, Table match, 3 to 4 way matches, 76 wrestlers, 25 jobbers, entrances.
I like that.
Jobbers.
Yeah.
Entrances with a proper music for each one for the most part. And there's cool unlockables like DVD footage of matches that you normally would have had to bought off of WWF at the time, which you would never see again. Because that was definitely a thing at the time.
Yeah.
WWF would be asking the game developer for money to give them these things to put in. As ridiculous as that sounds, that's WWF, right?
Right.
That's my number 2.
Your number 2?
What's your number 2?
My number 2 is it's a third-party game. Released January 11th, 2005 from Capcom.
What? Mega Man X Anniversary Edition.
New. So, like always in these groups, I don't do like remakes or compilations or anything. I always try to find something that's like either exclusive or timed exclusive. Of course, I'm talking about Resident Evil 4.
Oh,
you need to go replay this.
My friends love Resident Evil on the GameCube.
You got to go replay this fucking game.
Yeah.
If you
my friends love this game on the GameCube more than the PlayStation.
part of the reason for that is they finally dumped the terrible fucking tank controls.
Yeah.
And they went to
or the bad camera angles too.
over the shoulder constant view, right?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful game. I don't care that they added more to the PS2 version. It looks better on the GameCube, and we got to play it for fucking 6 months.
Very minimal load time.
Very. Much quicker load times on the GameCube than on the PS2.
Yeah.
It's like remote Spain for the location, and they've finally done away with zombies, and now it's more like people that have been like altered by
mutants,
by a drug.
Yeah.
But such a better game.
It's a great game.
It's like dynamic camera, so it's like more action than survival this time. You definitely will find more ammo, and you don't have to worry about. That was my least favorite part of Resident Evil 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Was like not shooting anything, right?
Who would you play? Who would you like playing as the most?
Well, Leon.
Yeah.
Like you're Leon.
Yeah.
But there is like that secondary mode where you can play as like Ada Wong.
Yeah.
But no, Leon, man.
Okay.
That's the game. It was originally going to be a PS2 exclusive, but Nintendo struck a deal for Capcom, for the Capcom 5. So there was these 5 games that were going to be exclusive to Nintendo. And those fuckers backstabbed Nintendo and put them all over on the PS2 anyway. All 5 games eventually came to PS2 anyway. So why they made that deal in the first place?
Who knows?
I don't know. What a great game, though.
Great game.
You are dead.
I fucking love that.
And like
the game still scares me to this day.
It's such a great game, man. Like going through the village part, fucking creepy, and then like just
I love
and
it.
then the
It's a
only
great
part
pick.
that I don't love, I think this game would be even higher. It might push for number 1. It's when you're like Ashley, the president's daughter.
Yes.
When you have to escort her.
It's
like for like the
escorting
whole
Natalia
fucking
for
last third of the
007 is
game,
the
I
worst.
just hate.
Yeah.
I hate escorting.
Same
it
difference
sucks.
with 007 Natalia.
I don't care that you can line her up on a ladder and peek at her panties. Who cares?
Yes. Oh my
and
god.
she literally goes, "Hey, pervert!" Like
Perv.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's just move right on to my number 1.
Let's do it.
Brain Dead. You know what it is. It's such a given.
It better not be Super Mario Sunshine.
Made by Retro Studios, November 18th, 2002, so precisely 1 year after the launch of the console. It's Metroid Prime.
Oh, the Prime series.
Metroid Prime. So I was extremely concerned when they announced that this was going to be a
As you
first-person
should be,
shooter.
yes.
I was very nervous.
I was actually really concerned for that too.
Because we didn't get a Metroid on N64. We were worried about that. GameCube, they finally announced, hey, we're going to do one. A, it's going to be first person. We're like, uh-oh. And B, we're getting some Texas-based developer called Retro Studios doing it. And we're like, oh, shit. Uh-oh.
How awesome of a series was it?
Boy, was I fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Like, how wrong.
Fendrena drifts. Am I right?
Ugh. Everything. The
Space Pirates. Damn
the
it,
entire
man, everything.
soundtrack is so good. So good. So Miyamoto was involved almost weekly.
Yeah.
They had meetings all the time. And this is the only thing giving me a little bit of faith about Metroid Prime 4 is that Retro's back on it, so it's going to be a phenomenal game. The Morph Ball. What a cool, like when you flip into third party or third person view just to roll around in the Morph Ball. It's like, it is so seamless, man. Load times. What load times? Like there are none, man. For a massive game, it's very rare that you'll shoot on the door and it'll take a couple seconds for it to open.
Yeah.
Because it's loading the next area. It's such a fucking cool. D-pad weapon switching. Cool.
Very cool.
Very cool, man.
C-stick.
It felt more like a first-person adventure game than a first-person shooter. It was so well thought out,
It's a great
well
development
designed.
of the story of Samus Aran as well.
Atmosphere,
It's all about atmosphere in that
you
game.
feel very alone
Hell
in this
yeah.
world, man.
Eerie.
Reading all the journal entries, Love it.
Very cool.
Picking up the only thing that I'm not 100%. This is such a great idea. Was picking up the 15 artifacts. Like you have to find all of them, and that's the only way. And some of them are very well hidden, man. It's hard. I think one of the coolest small touches in this game is the heads-up display.
Yeah.
Is your helmet, like your visor.
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
You're seeing literally what Samus would see.
Yeah,
like,
FPS.
All your health bar and stuff. Like, and if you go up to like a wall and like shoot the wall a bunch, all the like the plasma coming off the wall will reflect Samus's face into the HUD. You can see her face reflect in the heads-up display.
Kinda nice to see for once.
It was very fucking cool. Like if you get like acid splashed on your face or something, you can literally see her wincing, like her face wincing. It's like what a cool little touch, man. Like seamless transition to Morph Ball. The music is fucking insane. Like games like BioShock and Half-Life 2 come really close to the polish on this game, but I think this is maybe one of the best polish I've ever seen on a game ever.
I agree.
100% my number one. I like that remaster. I'm seriously thinking of picking it up for the Switch and playing it all over again.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the tri-pack for the...
No, I have that.
Oh, that's the expensive one.
Of course I do. With the metal case, I have it.
Dude.
I have it. They remastered it in HD for the Switch.
Ooh.
And it looks so good.
Might have to get that myself.
So good, man. My number one. Take it away. Close out the episode. GameCube, number one, Tom.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hurry up already. Hurry up already. Great shot. Nice approach.
I love it.
Ha-hoo.
Nice on. Chip in.
I'm talking about Mario Golf
Toadstool
Tournament,
Tour.
man.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. It's literally my favorite game for the GameCube. It's the one that I'm going to come back and play the most.
Yes.
Hands down. Doesn't matter how many people are here, I'm putting that one in. 1, 2, 3, 4, you all get to play.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it took everything N64, like Mario Golf, and improved it in, every single way.
Look, there's warp sewers in this one. There's Piranha Pete's, So it's like you can get fucked up in this one more than the N64 version. Look, you all played this game. You all know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Like,
have you, just to pot, like, it is a phenomenal game. Have you played the new one on Switch?
Yes, I bought that for Sam. And after I bought that for Sam, I went to my buddy Jason. He's like, hey, I thought you were going to come down yesterday and work on the truck. And I'm like, we were playing Mario Golf on the Switch. And he's like, is there Mario Golf on the Switch? And while I'm out there like welding under his truck, he's like, hey, we should take a break and come inside and have a beer and
maybe try
play
out the new
some
Mario Golf
on the Switch. I'm like, you bought it.
Like the speed golf is really it's stupid fun. Like the Greg and I used to play it online all the fucking time.
It's so much fun.
It is, man. Mario Golf is like, it's such a great time. All of them.
Like from 60, you know what?
The NES
From
Open.
NES to 64 to Game Boy Advance to freaking N64 to GameCube,
Game Boy Color
to Wii to Wii U to Switch. Like, Jesus.
It
just has its own
make
life.
great games, man. They make great golf
Camelot
games.
is great. Keep up the great work.
Yeah.
We love it.
And, hey, while you're at it, a new Golden Sun would be fucking great, guys. Just saying. Mario Golf, number one. Metroid Prime, number one.
Yeah.
Not a bad list, sir.
Not a bad list
I think
at all.
that's pretty well done.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter what we think. Internet, what do you think? Let us know. Put them in the comments.
Yep.
Shit all over it.
We're the experts.
Bye-bye.
Bye.